If you've been putting off making your first YouTube video because it just seemed too complicated, this is going to help. You don't need a fancy camera or elaborate editing or a larger than life personality. In this video, I will walk you through the easiest way to make your very first YouTube video step by step without overcomplicating it and making it so complicated that you never get started. And by the end of this video, you'll have everything that you need to just suck it up and hit record. Now, if you want help getting started, I have a free guide for you called The First 10 Steps to a Lead Generating YouTube Channel, where I walk you through my methodology step by step of what you need to do to make videos that get your phone to ring. I'll put the link for that down below. Number one, don't overthink it. I talk to people in my community that say, I've been meaning to make videos for 2, 3, 5 years. I get this all the time. You build it up in your head as something that's so overwhelming and scary that you just never want to do it. So let's stop overthinking it. This video is not going to go viral. It's not going to get a million views. We're going to make a video and put it out, and probably nobody will watch it. And that's fine, because the goal here is to just build your confidence and build that muscle of making videos. It's not to have the first one be a home run. The goal is just to do it so you can check it off your list that you got it done. Next, I want you to pick one person with one problem. We're not going to talk to buyers and sellers on the same video. We're not going to talk to first-time investors and renters on the same video. We're going to pick one type of client and then try to come up with one specific problem that they have that we can solve with this video. We're not going to solve every problem. We're not going to answer all of their questions. We're just going to pick one thing. So let's say that you are thinking of selling your home and you want to know, what color should I paint the exterior of my house? Is gray still the thing? Do I have to paint every room gray? Why can't I have an accent wall that's navy blue? Is that a problem? Like, why do I have to paint everything a neutral color, and what color should it be? That is one person with one problem. The seller who wants to know, what color should I paint my house before I'm going to put it on the market? Then you're going to do a little bit of keyword research to come up with a clickable title. I did a whole video about keyword research. I will link it up here, but keywords are basically the phrase that someone is typing into the Google or Yahoo or Bing or YouTube search bar. So they type in, what color should I paint my house to get it ready for sale? Or paint colors that help a house sell faster. They're typing a specific phrase into the search bar. And what we want to know is, how many people are typing that in on a monthly basis, and how hard would it be for my video to show up at the top of the search results? So keyword research is a thing, but we just need to know the basics. How many people are searching for this phrase, and how hard would it be for me to be able to rank? We're going to use that phrase in our title. And we're going to do that because when somebody Googles this phrase, we want your video to show up in the search results. Next, we're going to make a list of talking points for the video. What do I want to talk about in the video? Just a list of the highlights. We're not going to write a full script. Why? Because when you read from a script, it sounds like you're reading from a script, and I can see your eyes moving. It always looks and sounds so robotic, so forced. Everyone can tell that you're reading. It does not create any sort of rapport with the viewer. Instead, we want you to just be able to riff. Now, at the beginning, it's going to feel very awkward. You'll go off on tangents. You'll forget what you were talking about. This is all totally normal. This is why we need to start making videos, because the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. You can't go out and win a Heisman Trophy if you've never played football before, right? We have to play a lot of games over and over and over again, practice a lot before we could ever be in a position of winning that kind of a trophy. So you got to start practicing. And all you need is a list of talking points. I keep my list off to the side. So now that I've covered this, I look over here and try to figure out what I want to talk about next. And then I look at the back of the camera and I start saying it. And if I trip over my words, I just back up and I say it again. We're not going to do a ton of editing with these videos. You will need some sort of editing software, but basically we're just going to remove the mistakes and the big long pauses. We're going to remove the part where I looked over here to look at my outline and remind myself what I needed to say. And then when I look back at the camera, we're going to cut that whole part. So no one will ever see it. Take as long of a break as you need. We're going to cut it out. Nothing will get uploaded to YouTube that you do not approve of. Then you're going to film with your phone or your webcam. I'm filming with the webcam on my computer, but you can also film with your phone and it will be just fine. Do me a favor. Do not film with your phone this way and look at your face on the screen. It looks terrible. Instead, either hold your phone this way, so we're looking at the lens, or if you're going to hold it this way, just to make sure that your face is in the frame, I like to put a big Post-it note on the glass with an arrow pointing at the lens so that when I look at the phone, I'm not tempted to look at my face. Instead, I need to look where the camera lens is. And on an iPhone, the camera lens is up here. It's like where your ear would go if you actually talked on the phone. Remember when we used to talk on the phone? That's where the camera lens is. So you want to look here. You don't want to look at your face on the screen. And then you're going to start recording your video. And the most important thing for you to do at the very beginning of the video is to not start by introducing yourself. We do not want you to say, "Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Karin and I'm a real estate agent in Savannah, Georgia." That is the fastest way to get people to leave and never come back again. Do not begin your video by introducing yourself. Instead, reiterate what the video is going to be about, what they will learn if they stick around and watch it, and why it's so important for them to watch this video. And that is it. You just filmed your first video. You will not be winning any Academy Awards, and that's okay. Remember, that was not the goal. The goal was not to make the perfect video that will go viral and get 1 million views. The goal is for you to do it and see that you lived to tell the tale. I made a video, I put it up on YouTube, and the world did not end. I'm still here standing. So now you've made the video, the next step is to get them to click on the video when it shows up on YouTube. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a thumbnail. A thumbnail is the little photo that they see that represents your video. And if you don't stop the scroll with your thumbnail, they're not going to click on your awesome video. So watch this video next, and we'll show you exactly how to do that.